Hello students, welcome to the class. I am Yogita. Our subject is nutrition for nurses, and today we are going to discuss about vitamin K. Now, this vitamin K is one of the fat soluble vitamin, and this is also known as anti-hemorrhagic vitamin because it helps in blood coagulation and protects us from certain bleeding disorders. Now, the dietary requirement of vitamin K. Now here, committee has not given as such recommendation because it required in a very small quantity to our body, and what is required, that is synthesized in a lower intestine because of colonic bacteria. Now in case if it is synthesized or not synthesized, the recommendation is 50 to 100 microgram per day. If it is synthesized only 50 to 100 microgram. But if it is not synthesized in lower intestine, then we want 1 to 2 mg per day. If it is not, 1 to 2 mg per day. Next, what are the food sources that we will get vitamin K? The rich source of vitamin K is green leafy vegetables and liver. Good source is pulses. Fair source is cereals and vegetables, and poor source is milk. We don't find any vitamin K in milk. Now next, what's the important function of vitamin K? The very important and essential function of vitamin K is it helps in blood coagulation process. It helps us to get the blood clotted so that whenever we have any wound or injury, within a few seconds and minutes that blood will clot and we will not have much hemorrhage. So that's one of the important help what we are getting because of vitamin K. Students, you also might notice when you studied your OBG, when the new baby is born, vitamin K injection is given to the baby so that it helps the baby to get protected in case of any kind of bleeding disorder during that time. Now, vitamin K is really important so that we can also get protected with some kind of bleeding disorders. Now, absorption and storage of vitamin K. Vitamin K is absorbed along with the fat in the diet. Bile is also essential for the absorption of vitamin K. Now once the vitamin absorbed, it is entered to the lymphatic system and into the general circulation. Now liver will store the vitamin K in a very less amount, very appreciable amount only it is get stored, as well as most of the tissues will store a very small quantity of vitamin K. Now, a deficiency of vitamin K. What happened? As have you know, the benefit exactly ulta opposite thing will happen in case of deficiency. What's the advantage? That it helps in blood coagulation process. Now the deficiency of vitamin K is that leads to increased yet delayed bleeding time and clotting time. That leads to some hemorrhagic disorders. When there is no proper vitamin K deficiency occur, in that case definitely clotting and bleeding time will be prolonged. Then they will develop a hemorrhagic disorder. Now, what happen in case if you take excessive of vitamin K? Usually this excess may not occur because it occurs in a very little quantity micronutrient, but still in case if you find you have taken more, very rare cases, we can see that individual will have flushing and sweating. Jaundice or hemolytic anemia can occur because of hypervitaminosis. If you consume excessive of vitamin K, then that is known as toxicity of vitamin K or hypervitaminosis vitamin K. Toxic, hypervitaminosis, jaundice, or what was that? Hemolytic anemia can develop, but this condition is very rare. Okay, so this is all about vitamin K. Hope you understood. Vitamin K is fat soluble vitamin. It is also called as anti-hemorrhagic vitamin. It is synthesized in our lower intestine with the help of colonic bacteria. If it is not synthesized, we need to take it in a food. The dietary requirement is very less, 50 to 100 microgram per day if it is not synthesized. If it is synthesized, 1 to 2 mg per day. then definitely the important function of vitamin K is it helps in blood coagulation process. Meantime, the deficiency disorder is it prolonged bleeding and clotting time. Okay, so this is all about vitamin K, one of the simple topic. I hope you understood. Please keep reading and keep watching so that I'll meet you in the next class with a new concept. Thank you all.